Art's always been a creative outlet for me. I think I used to, back in like normal drawing classes, would pick just things I liked to draw or I thought I was good at drawing. And now I pick out things. I try to make all my pieces personal because not only I think it kind of serves as like a personal therapy to work through things through your art, but I also, you just are more connected to your art if it means something to you. And I find that I have better like outcomes, or I'm happier with the outcomes of, even if the final piece isn't how I envisioned it, I'm doing something personal and working through it, and that's enough, you know. It's interesting because I try not to stick to a certain style and I branch out, but then all my pieces you can kind of tell that I created them, and I think that's just through, you know, I'm the same artist and they're all related because I did them, even if they're about something completely different. It's good to work through your issues in a different way than just talking or writing them down. Like you're creating something positive out of something that could have been negative for you. Every person I've talked to, and I've experienced too, there's at some point in like while you're working on your artwork where you hate what you're doing. And it's not, oh, it's bad. It's just, it's not how you envisioned it. And you're worried, is this going to turn out the way you see it or you want it to be? But I've found for pretty much all my pieces, once I get over that mental block where you don't want to work on your art at all, it slowly comes together. And when you finally see it, and sometimes it's hard to know when you're done, but like when you look at it and be like, that's the last detail, we're done, then you're done. And it's very rewarding. These art projects aren't, you know, just take an afternoon, do your art. Like, it's about 7 hours per art project, like from start to finish, you know, and no one can do that in like one day. One, I'm a bit of a perfectionist because of my gymnastics. So a lot of times it's hard to know, you know, you can only sketch for so long, you can only erase your paper so much before it starts tearing up, and so at some point you have to settle and be like, this is okay, and this is where I'm at. You know, you can keep working and working for hours and hours, and some people love that, full-time artists love that, but you gotta say you're done at some point. Similar to like editing something, where you just keep going back and back, you gotta say it's done at some point. It makes me a better problem solver. When you're working with art, you'll get stuck. It's similar to like writer's block, but it's for artist's block, right? You get to a point and you're like, this isn't working. I messed up the paper. I don't have time to start over. I ripped it, or the ink, my pen broke, or just something that was planned, that you planned out and you didn't execute it the way you wanted to. You know, and you know you can't tear it up. It's good to learn from some, you know, there's no mistakes, basically. And so going through that process, and with pretty much every piece, like you can only plan so far ahead. And so you'll get to a point where you're like, I don't like this. I hate this piece. I want to throw it away, but I don't have time to restart. And so taking a step back and doing it multiple times where I've come up with new solutions, I guess, to temporary problems has helped my problem solving in real life.